Hello, my YouTube friends. I have had something on my mind, which I'm sure a lot of you already know, but it's been on my mind a lot, and then I just saw a video that Ami did, and about basically not feeling like tea is something needed anymore in his life. And I thought, man, isn't that interesting that, here I am dealing with not being able to do something that I want to correct, and there's somebody who's choosing not to. Not that Ami is wrong or anything like that. I just think it's interesting how there's so many people with so many different perspectives, and what I am learning to cope with and asking for input about is really this question: if you were unable ever to use tea, where would you be? How would you feel? What would you do? Would you find a doctor like Michael Jackson did and find somebody who would give it to you anyway, even if you knew it would probably shorten your life? Would you do it? I'm not thinking about doing that. I'm just curious about what people think. And I'm just so tired of struggling. I have struggled my whole life, well, not my whole life. Once I realized that the world didn't see me as I thought they did, and I realized that my body didn't match my mind, which doesn't happen until later in life. I don't remember what age, but the age when somebody finally tells you, no, you can't, you have to wear a two-piece suit or a one-piece suit. No, you need to play with the girls, or no, you need to sit down to pee. You guys have been through all that. But so ever since that point forward, I have struggled. And I'm 43 now, so back then I had no idea that fixing this, what I see to be a medical problem, just like if somebody were to have an extra arm from a twin that wasn't fully developed. I mean, nobody would have any problem with somebody removing that extra arm, and correcting that medical unfortunate medical turn of events. And that's how I've always seen this. But so struggled my whole life to be comfortable when I just wasn't. And then 3 months ago, having my tea litter in my hand, and then within days finding out that I had cancer again, and this was not something anybody on my medical team was going to let me do. And they really got it. They understood. I didn't have to go into much explanation. They knew exactly who I was and what I was about to do. And I think I have a pretty open-minded medical team, but in no uncertain terms have they told me that this is not something that could ever be okay. So I'm back where I was, but I'm really wanting to give up the struggle. And the way I've always felt is that I'm in the middle, and I don't like being in the middle. And it's really interesting for me to find videos of people that want to be or strive to be, or really, really like being in the middle. And I just never liked it. I felt like I was caught. Didn't quite get enough of that hormonal bath in my mom's body when I was being developed. And, you know, just like being born with something missing. So, you know, most people think this whole cancer fight is what my focus has been on, and it's not. It really hasn't been. As I said in the in the beginning of my videos, when I was going through the treatment, I remember saying, you know, you really have to think positive, and from my experiences last time, get ready for the fight and fight the good fight. But I wasn't so sure that I wanted to fight, because what was I fighting for? Fighting to stay alive the way I have been, which has been a huge struggle. And I know that a lot of you guys can understand that and can relate to that. And I know that there's a lot of guys that are no longer living who had that same struggle and are no longer with us. That is not what I'm saying. I am well past that and here to stay, not interested in offing myself ever again. I know I'm just done with that, but I don't just want to survive. And coming to a place where I don't have all that anxiety about which bathroom to pick, which will always has been the women's room, which I feel completely uncomfortable going in, and I always get stopped or stared or commented at, but going into the men's room doesn't fit either. And it's exhausting. So I'm really curious about what other people think about that, and where would you be, and what would you do if if you couldn't, those of you who have, if you couldn't, or that tea was taken away, how would you deal with it? And I know this is a heavy video, but this is where I'm at, and you know, that's what my YouTube community is there for, and I've gotten so much out of it. I just really wanted to put this video out there because this is where I'm at, and only you guys really understand. And I'm not working, so I don't have any income. So I went from being really comfortable and making a lot of money to making no money, except for the money that I am getting from the fire department, which, you know, in all honesty, as a beginning firefighter, we don't make that much money. So my side job was the thing that was making all the difference. And when you're in your own business and you don't work, you don't make money. So I don't have extra money to go blow on $100 a visit session with the doctor that I really was relating to and liking. So I can't do that. And so what do you think? Alright, you guys, by the way, I'm feeling really good. Went to a couple of events, a banquet and a promotional ceremony at the fire department. It was really, really cool to see everybody, and you know, all that rank BS that you go through when you're a new firefighter was just thrown to the wayside, and I was treated like a superstar. It was awesome. They even acknowledged me at the promotional ceremony, and it felt really, really good. And everybody's really coming to the rescue, which is, I guess, what we all are. Anyway, 9 minutes and 30 seconds enough. I'll talk to you all later. Bye.